So, for all of my creative students out there who like to write, so to speak, or who like challenges, you may like today's lesson and tomorrow's lesson. We're talking about logic statements, and I know it's a good chunk that you had to read today, but you have to read in every subject, including math. So, with logic statements, you're going to use your reasoning skills within certain statements. By now you should have read this part, and I want you to write this, and of course you should have wrote this already. If you haven't, pause it and do that right now. So I have a statement, a conditional statement. It says, if I eat a lot of protein, then I will gain muscle. Do you agree with that? Right now we're not talking about if you agree with it. It's certain steps that we have to do. Okay? The conditional statement has an if and it has a then. If and a then. When you make it a converse, you're going to flip it. So write the word flip under converse. So we're just going to flip this part with that part. Okay? So we're going to write if I gained, and we're going to put it in past tense so that it makes more sense. If I gained muscle, then I ate a lot of protein. I'm sorry, but today and tomorrow we're going to be writing. Okay, remember I have my if and my then. Okay? Inverse, you're going to negate both. So let's write negate both. What do you mean by negate both? Well, I'm going to, instead of saying if I do this, if I don't do this, I'll have the opposite effect, right? So if I do not eat a lot of protein, then I will not gain muscle. Right? It's kind of like the opposite. Like if you study, you will get straight A's. If you don't study, you will not get straight A's. So let's just write again. We're still using that if. If I do not eat a lot of protein, okay, I will not gain muscle. Okay, so I got if I do not, I will not. Right? Contrapositive. We're going to flip and negate. So we're combining those converse and inverse. So it should be like converses or something, but it's actually contrapositive. Alright, so when we write this one out, we're negating and we're going to flip it. So remember, this is my original one. So proteins first and then muscle. So if I flip it, it's going to be muscle first. If I did not gain muscle, then I did not, and I'm writing big just so that you can see it. So you can write smaller. Okay, so conditional, if and then, converse, I flip, inverse, I negate both. If I do not, if I will not, it changes though, okay? I'll explain more later with that. Flip and negate, so I flipped it and I negate it, right? Biconditional is you remove if and then, and we replace with if and only if. This is very important. So this one is typed for you. I will gain muscle if and only if I eat a lot of protein. So you see how conditional, if I eat a lot of protein, then I will gain muscle. I will gain muscle if and only if I eat a lot of protein. But you might say, Miss Marty, it's flipped. Muscle's up here and protein's back here. Flip is optional. It's optional. Make it make sense. Okay? That's why, sorry, that's an O. That's why this part right here, don't write this part down. Sometimes to keep the correct grammar, verb, tense, or word choice might change. So, you see up here, I put if I gained muscle, I added ed, I made it past tense. That's just so the sentence makes sense, okay? So, down here, we're going to do a little practice with me. If it's going too fast, by all means, you can pause it and rewind it. The beautiful thing about videos. Alright, I'm down here now. You do not have to write, don't write this part, okay? But you should have these parts need to be written out. So we have a statement. If I am healthy, then I ate my vegetables. See, I got my if and my then, so it's conditional. Bam. Converse. Look up here. Where did I write under converse? Flip. So pause this video really quick and write the sentence, but flip it. Put vegetables first and then healthy second. So it should sound something like blank, vegetables, then blank. Okay, so what you should have wrote is something like this. If I eat my vegetables, that's one of those words that is abbreviate, veggies. If I eat my vegetables, then I will be healthy. Give yourself a high five if, sorry, I'm about to misspell healthy. I'm a math teacher, I'm not a speller. Alright, see I have the if and the then, but I flipped it. Alright, inverse, we negate both. Negate both. Let's go back down. So, I negate both. Pause it and try to do it yourself. Try to write if I do not blank. Okay? What you should have wrote, remember, you keep it like this. If I am not healthy, then I did not eat my veggies. Okay. So you can read it, yeah. Contrapositive. Who knows what contrapositive is? Flip and negate. So we're going to flip and we go to negate. Alright. So remember the original, healthy is first, veggies is second. So we're going to make veggies first. Pause it and try it on your own. Okay, you're going to need this for your homework. So we're going to put if I do not eat mine, I'm just going to abbreviate veggies. If I'm negating the healthy part, I will not be healthy. I don't know why I keep doing it. So I gotta, if I do not, if I am not, then I do not. It's a little confusing, but those of you with really nice handwriting, I bet your paper looks beautiful right now. Last one, biconditional. What did I say to do up there? Remove if and then, replace with if and only if. So right now, pause the video again and write replace if and then with if and only if. So I'll start you up. I will fill in the rest. Pause it. I will. Remember, healthy first. I will blank blank. I eat my vegetables. I will be healthy. Blanking blanking blank. I eat my vegetables. So what goes in that blank? That's right. Somebody said if and only if. Okay, sorry this video is a little bit longer than normal, but this is very important. Your paper should look like mine. If you don't have a highlighter, it's okay. I'll try underlining it. Use this paper for your homework. Your homework is 2 parts to it. You'll be able to do this part, the logic statements, the conditional statements, okay? And then tomorrow's lesson will help you do the rest of the sheet. And this homework is due on Friday.